This is CCS-TV, empowering voices, inspiring futures.
Building your child's financial future starts earlier than you think, and it starts with Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union. With the Kids Credit Union, families can take simple, achievable steps today that lead to big outcomes tomorrow. We believe small, consistent saving habits build confidence, responsibility, and lifelong financial stability. Your child could graduate with up to $10,000 to kickstart their future. We're more than a bank. We're a long-term partner in your child's life. Stop by your local branch today and let's start their journey together.
Welcome back to CCS Sportscast. This week we are talking about we have some interviews from the NBA Hall of Fame signing. We're here at the Babe Ruth World Series, so we're gonna have Coach Crawford on, and we're gonna interview him once again, and then later we're gonna talk about NFL preseason and Bill stuff. So to start, we got two interviews from the Hall of Fame this week. First was Dennis Rodman. So if you didn't know much about Dennis Rodman, he played for multiple teams, drafted by the Pistons, played for the Mavs, Spurs, Lakers, but he's most known for being on the Bulls, where he played with Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, five-time champ, 2 times Defensive Player of the Year, and 7-time rebound champ, so most rebounds in the league. He is widely known as one of the greatest rebounders of our time, and I asked him who was the toughest player to guard in his era, so here it is. Mr. Rodman, who do you think was the toughest to guard in your era?
And then on the jersey, we're going to do black as well on the number.
James Worthy.
James Worthy?
James Worthy.
So from Dennis Rodman's answer, he said James Worthy was the toughest to guard. Even though Worthy only averaged 18 versus Rodman during his career, Rodman has said in other interviews that Worthy was so hard to guard because of his footwork, his speed, even for someone like Rodman. So, next guy we interviewed was Hall of Famer Adrian Dantley. He was drafted by the Jazz. He, of course, is a Hall of Famer, 6-time NBA All-Star, 2-time scoring champ, known as one of the greatest post players of all time, post scorers. I asked Adrian Dantley what was his favorite moment of his career, and here it is. Mr. Dantley, do you have a favorite moment in your career?
Takes them longer than most people. I saw those other tables out there.
UCLA 88 game winner.
UCLA 88 game winner? Yeah. All right, thank you so much. Have a good one. Adrian Dantley said that his favorite moment of his career was breaking UCLA's 88 game win streak in 1974 during Dantley's time with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Some major players on that UCLA team were Bill Walton, 2-time NBA champion, Jamal Wykes, 4-time NBA champion. So there are some tough teams on that UCLA team that they had to face. There's multiple people at this signing. We went with Grant. So this signing, very good time. We had Allen Iverson was also there. Grant got to meet him. I didn't. And then Dwight Howard was there. Cheryl Miller, lots of people. So we will see you guys next segment with an interview with Coach Crawford. We're back on CCS Sportscast for the second segment, and now we're here with Jamestown Babe Ruth 13U coach for the World Series, Coach Crawford. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, Sebby. How are you?
Good. Thank you again for letting us interview. What's this, the third time?
Yes, technically. The one that we did earlier in the season, and then the one we did with the team. Yeah, this will be the third time. And no problem.
So, first question. You guys have won, your first 2 games, and you guys are 2-0. Has this ever happened before to a Jamestown Babe Ruth squad? Do you know?
Yeah, so when Coach Swan was here, they won 2 pool play games, but no 13-year-old team, to my knowledge. I believe I was educated that it was 20 years ago the last time a 13-year-old World Series team won a game.
Okay, 20 years ago. Wow.
Yeah.
So, what do you think has helped most to this hot start that you guys have been having?
The big thing is team chemistry. We spoke about that in our first interview. So obviously there's a lot of talent on the team. Everybody knows that. All 15 guys are like top 1 or 2 on their team, so that helps. So the biggest thing going into it was just getting those guys like gelling and understanding each other and building that friendship. So we did that through team building exercises, team bonding. So we took them, played some yard games, took them to dinner, different things like that. And then early on, I think it was like within our first 5 practices, we had all the boys exchange phone numbers, Snapchats,
Right.
Twitter, all that stuff. So they stayed in contact and they've really started to gel. So that helps.
So team chemistry is a really big one for this team.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you guys think you'll keep that hot start going? I mean, you guys play at Ohio Valley tonight, so how do you think you're going to keep that going?
Great Janesville, Wisconsin team. So, we're going to have to come out of the gate hot. Honestly, there's not a lot that us coaches have to do. The boys kind of taking control here. They have been talking to each other every single day. I was actually just sitting here watching this game with Braden, and they were all chatting it up, sharing the different pictures and the posts and things like that. And 2 of the kids already sent out a picture. They're fully dressed in uniform, ready to go. So I don't think we have to do much as a coaching staff. They're amped and ready to go.
What time's your game tonight? 7?
The game's at 7 o'clock, and it's
at
1 o'clock. So yeah, he's a little early.
How do you guys match up against Ohio Valley?
I'm sorry, who?
Ohio Valley. How do you guys match
Ohio
up
Valley?
tonight?
Yeah. I'm assuming we're going to see their ace, bigger kid, number 21. We match up really well. They play the field very well, as we do, but we hit the ball. I think, honestly, I could say with confidence, I think we're one of the hardest hitting teams in the tournament. So I think their hot defense and our hot offense, I think it'll be a good match.
So, said they're going to play their ace. What do you guys think you're going to need to do tonight to assure this win?
Like I said, jump out early to apply some pressure to their defense.
Right.
Get that pitch count up on that pitcher. So we're gonna see a lot of pitches tonight. Make sure he's throwing strikes. We're not gonna help them out. So be very patient at the plate.
So, are you guys guaranteed to make it out of pool play if you guys get a win tonight?
Yes. So we'll lock in the 2 seed as long as we win tonight.
All right. So, if you were to lose tonight and you win tomorrow, you'll still get the 2 seed?
Yes. No. Well, it depends. So it depends on what the score is and things like that. But no, if we lose tonight and then we win tomorrow, we would go in as a 3 seed.
Okay, 3 seed. So, what generally needs to happen for you guys to get this 1 seed to win out?
Yeah, we would have to win out, and then Hawaii's going to have to let up at least 4 runs, and we would have to shut out the next 2 games.
Okay. So, if you win tonight, you guys will guarantee the 2 seed.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys play Midwest Plains on Thursday? Is that right?
So Thursday for bracket play, it's going to depend on who wins.
Wednesday. I'm sorry.
Or Wednesday. Yeah. So we play Missouri next. They're actually playing right now.
All right.
But yeah, we'll play. So we play Wisconsin tonight.
Yeah.
And then Missouri on Wednesday.
So against Midwest Plains, do you guys know much about them or how you guys will match up about them?
Yeah. So I was down here yesterday. I set up a game changer. We scouted the entire game, the Missouri and the Wisconsin game. So the coaches and I kind of covered that last night. We went over a game plan. So yeah, we feel like we're ready for them.
So in this tournament in total, have you guys watched most of the other games, would you say?
Yeah, I took a lot of vacation time, and a couple of the other coaches took some time off as well. That way we can come down and scout and do our homework, so we're prepared, so we can get the boys prepared.
So who do you think is the biggest competition in your guys' division, the American division?
Probably Janesville and Hawaii. So
Hawaii?
those 2 teams are really solid. Hawaii is a very well-rounded team, fundamentally sound, well-coached team. So I would say they're definitely the toughest competition, but don't get me wrong. I mean, Janesville has 33 wins for a reason. They're a well-coached team as well.
So Janesville, they're gonna come in as the 3 seed if you guys get the win tonight.
Yeah, that's how it should play out. Yes.
Okay. All right. And then what about the opposite division, the national division? Who do you think is the biggest competition there?
There's quite a few teams over there. So you've got the Florida, so Tallahassee's over there, so they're really solid as well. They won the entire thing last year, so coach has been here before, so that's going to be tough there. And then Mid-Atlantic, they're a very well-rounded team as well.
How do you guys think if you guys were to make it all the way, who do you think would be tougher to play in the finals?
At that point, once you make bracket play, everybody's about the same, to be honest.
Right.
The competition level is just it's at the top, and everybody's amped up, ready to go. So it really doesn't matter to us who we play, and I don't think anybody's going to be light years ahead of any of the other teams, so we're just going to come in ready to play.
You guys said that the competition is way higher. Have your kids said that on the team? Have they said? I mean, they play a lot of club and school baseball. Did they say that the competition is way harder and it's tougher?
In the entire World Series, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Compared to like school ball and things around here, yeah, this is definitely top tier talent.
Have they learned to play more of a team?
Yeah.
As they've
Yeah, you guys have seen it on the field. I mean, the boys they're just running as one right now. So I mean, like I said, it's making our life a lot easier. They're communicating out there. They're excited. The other night, you guys were witness to it. Whenever we were stuck in that hour and 40-minute rain delay, we had bases loaded, one out. They came right back out, turned a double play, got us out of that with no run. So they're amped up.
So who do you think has been, hasn't maybe not getting the most play time, but has been encouraging player the most on this team so far?
Honestly, all 15 guys have been fantastic teammates. They're all picking each other up. They're hustling out. They're running over, helping us out with bullpen. I don't think there's one specific kid. I think they're all just, like I said, really ready to help each other out. So.
All right. Well, thank you for the interview today.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me.
So you see you guys next segment. We'll talk about Bills on CCS Sportscast.
Welcome to The Zone at Northwest Arena, where your sports journey comes to life. Stop by the help desk to pick up your zone band. Next up, head to the video wall for the warm-up. At the digital lockers, create your player card. As you explore, keep an eye out for Tap Here stations. Head over to the Primetime Climb and take part in the interactive scavenger hunt. Once you've explored the zone, it's time to create your highlight reel. Well, that's it. You're ready to experience the zone.
70 years ago, it started with ink, paper, and a promise to do things right. Today, that same promise powers something bigger. JRSC Digital, where tradition meets speed and ideas turn into impact. From custom apparel and bold signage to targeted direct mail and promo products that get noticed, we don't just make it, we make it matter. Fast turnaround, local service, trusted for 70 years. JRSC Digital. Consider the possibilities.
Looking for something special? Something you won't find anywhere else? That's Gift Boutique is downtown Jamestown's destination for ready-to-go gifts, gorgeous home and garden decor, and all those perfect little finds you didn't know you needed. Just steps away from all your favorite spots, make Dots on 3rd Street your next stop downtown. Dots Gift Boutique. You'll find just what you're looking for.
To enlist into the National Guard, you first have to contact a recruiter. So either calling up your local office or going online and finding who your nearest recruiter is. So you talk to the recruiter. Once you speak to them and you schedule an appointment, you come in. Don't be afraid to come into our office. Coming in does not make you have to join. It's just answering any questions that you might have and seeing how we can help you get there.
Welcome to the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame, located at 15 West 3rd Street in Jamestown. Visitors will see photographs, awards, apparel, and other sports memorabilia. We invite all visitors to stop in the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame and learn about the sports history of Chautauqua County.
Welcome to Lakewood, New York, where community and adventure meet by the water's edge. Stroll our farmers market, sip something special at bag and string wine merchants, and discover local shops that feel like home. From sailing and pickleball to concerts in the park, every season brings a reason to gather. Lakewood isn't just a destination, it's a way of life. Discover it for yourself. Lakewood, where good times live.
What's life like in Chautauqua County? It's where small-town charm meets world-class culture, where your downtime gets an upgrade across miles of lakes, state parks, and vibrant local vineyards, where you can live the high life at a low cost as your dollars go further and your roots grow deeper. Whether you're building a business or advancing your career, settling down or saddling up, choose Chautauqua County, where every step you take is toward the life you love. Start your next chapter at livechq.org.
Welcome back to the last segment of this week's CCS Sportscast. This segment, we're going to talk about not only the Bills preseason, but the whole NFL preseason. So last Thursday, the Hall of Fame game. So there's the first game of the season in the preseason, at least. So this game, preseason games aren't as exciting as, regular games. This game was probably one of the most exciting preseason games I've ever watched. So Kenny Pickett gets the start for the Panthers, and Carson Beck got the start for the Cardinals. Great game. Kenny Pickett went out after 11 passing attempts. Carson Beck got 20 in. Carson Beck, 188 yards, a touchdown thrown to, the wide receivers had a touchdown. Bryson Green, Simi Fahenko. But Carson Beck, from what I saw when I watched it, Carson Beck looks like he was dicing it up in the Hall of Fame game. 15 for 19, that's good percentage. And then they put in Caden Slavis, 9 for 10, 90% passing percentage. That's really good for the for him, especially. You know who's playing in the preseason they're on the verge of making the roster. So 90% passing in the Hall of Fame game, solid. Touchdown thrown, 106 passing yards. And then for the Panthers side, Kenny Pickett went out early. Haynes King in for majority of the game. Haynes King was also dicing it up. 180 yards passing, 2 touchdowns thrown. And then he also had a touchdown on the ground along with A.J. Dillon on the Panthers. Panthers take this one 33-30.
Now coming to plate number 6.
And then Lions play the Bengals. Bengals take that one 16-14. Packers play the Steelers. Steelers take that one 28-9. Let's go into more detail about this Bills game, because the Bills game is next. So, Bills game, 29-14. Josh Allen gets the start. All Bills starters play for the first 2 drives. 29-14, Bills take this one. There's one big, question coming out of this game. They play the starters for 2 series, and something comes out of that. That's DJ Moore.
Now coming in pitch,
gets
number 56.
hurt,
Lucas
and second drive, catching a ball on the outside there. Looks like his cleat got caught under him, something with his heel, and that's not ever a good sign. I don't think that teams should really be playing their starters. Preseason to me is something where, you're playing someone to try to make the roster, try to do something. Like a guy like Frank Gore hasn't made the roster his first 2 years. His third year, he's trying to make the roster. With a crowded running back room, James Cook, Ray Davis, Ian Wheeler, and then Frank Gore all playing this game. Very crowded running back room, and with a running quarterback, Josh Allen. Frank Gore, that's someone who's on the verge of making the roster. I don't think you need to start Josh Allen in this game. I don't think you want to play James Cook. I don't think you want to play Khalil Shakir or DJ Moore. I think Keon's a good guy to play in this game to see what he's accomplished over the offseason, but this is one of my things where it's like we could have avoided DJ Moore being hurt if we just didn't play him. But it seems like all is good with DJ Moore so far. Nothing really has came out too bad about him. Said that he's questionable currently, day-to-day, week-to-week. And then other injuries that the Bills had, C.J. Gardner-Johnson's back in practice lately. And, other than that for the Bills, it looks like their rookies have been doing really well. It looks like Landon Jackson might be a sleeper from last year that didn't do too well to be this, Swiss Army knife on the defensive line upcoming. But it seems like rookies are doing well in preseason. Keon Coleman did have a touchdown. I don't think, or Our rookie wide receiver played Skylar Bell. I don't think he played in this preseason game, but Caleb Allens-Orr, sorry, played pretty good in this one. He's been doing good in preseason and training camp in general. But yeah, so we'll see how DJ Moore does. It looked like in the time him and Josh Allen were in the game, it looks like they were doing solid. Looks like they're going to be a pretty dangerous connection off of what I've even seen from training camp, Those deep balls there, we've seen a couple of those over 3 defenders in training camp. But we'll see what comes out of the last 2-3 weeks of the preseason. Bills also unveiled their new stadium. This was the first game in the new stadium, Bills, and it looks pretty sweet so far. But moving on to another game, ESPN was loading, so we had to skip the Green Bay and Steelers game. But basically, Kyle McCord had 102 passing yards for the Packers, and then Drew Aller threw 2 touchdowns for the Steelers. The Steelers take that one. It's Colts-Patriots tie at 13. And then just to run through the other games, Chargers-Texans 27-7 Chargers, Cardinals-Raiders 27-14 Cardinals. And I did see Jeremiah Love did play a lot in this one. Jeremiah Love looked very good, very quick off his feet, making a lot of cuts. So I think I know it's a questionable pick at 3, but I think he's going to pan out pretty good for the Cardinals. Titans take one against the Niners, 19-13. Bucks win against the Jets, 24-16. Commanders win against the Dolphins, 20-7. Broncos win against the Falcons, 27-7. Bears play the Browns, take that 34-10 by the Bears. Jaguars play the Saints, 24-20 Jaguars. Chiefs play the Rams, 20-12 Rams. Eagles-Ravens take that one 24-7. Cowboys-Seahawks. Cowboys take that one 17-7. Final notes out of training camp. I think that the Bills,
Westfield 6.
their wide receiver room's looking really good. It seems that Keon Coleman's actually going to be the wide receiver 4 or 5 coming into the season because of the draft pick of Skylar Bell. Skylar Bell is outperforming Keon Coleman at sometimes in training camp. DJ Moore is obviously going to be the 1 with Khalil Shakir at the 2. Josh Palmer is also playing a lot better. Looks like he'll play the wide receiver 3, but seems like Keon Coleman's going to be on the second team at wide receiver 4 or 5. But I think it's a good role for, Keon to fit in as a, backup for now. And I think he needs to earn a spot, especially after 2 not great years after being our first pick in that draft a couple years ago. So, seems like it's time to close up. All right, welcome back on CCS Sportscast. We're here with Mid-Atlantic players. So what's your name and what position do you play?
My name's Philip Zanes and I'm a catcher.
Okay, what's your favorite part about being a catcher?
Just catching.
So where's Mid-Atlantic from? Like what city? Are you guys from a city or area?
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City, okay. So what's your guys' record so far? Who have you guys played?
We're 7-0.
7-0?
Yeah.
In this tournament?
Yeah.
Or just so far?
Just so far.
In this tournament, what's your guys' record?
We're 2-0.
Who, you guys know who you guys played?
Yeah, we're going against Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico?
Yeah, Team Puerto Rico.
And then who else?
We went against New England.
Okay. How have you done in those games? Gotten hits?
No, only had one at bat.
Only had one at bat? So, what's your favorite part about this tournament so far?
I say like the activities after the game.
Okay. Wrong guy. Would you say? Would you say that like this tournament, the competition's way harder than any other tournament you've been in?
Yeah, I say so.
All right. Who's the biggest comedian out of all those?
Joey.
Which one's Joey? Raise your hand. Come here.
And Nikki. Biggest what? Joey and Nikki.
Biggest troll. Right. Joey what?
Joey and Nikki.
That's his last name?
No, that's Nikki too.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, bring me on here too.
All right. You.
All right. Everyone go.
Come on. All right. Who do you guys want to play the most out of everyone?
Tally.
Woodland. Play him right now?
Yeah.
All right. What's their record?
0-3.
0-3.
Gotta be 0.
Well, what's your guys' predicted score?
15.
37-1. Absolutely.
20-0.
20-0. 11-1.
It's beef.
Anyone else you guys really want to play?
I want to play
Hawaii. What's Hawaii's record? Do you know?
2-0.
We want to see Chad again.
Chad.
Chad from
He bought us all drinks.
Chad from Tallahassee.
Chad from Tallahassee.
You gotta interview Chad. Oh, Chad.
We'll try to find Chad.
All
Alright, what's all y'all favorite part of the tournament so far?
Beating Woodland.
Winning.
Winning.
Oh, the band. Yo.
Alright, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you next week on CCS Sportscast.
See you next week.
Life moves fast, but the moments that matter slow us down. School runs, weekend games, road trips you'll never forget. It's all about getting there safely, comfortably, and together. At Schultz Chevy, we're here to help you find a vehicle that fits your family with space, reliability, and peace of mind you can count on. At Schultz Chevy, built on trust, driven by family.
To your driveway we reach at Schultz Chevy, where every deal feels like a win.
Welcome to Lakewood, New York, where community and adventure meet by the water's edge. Stroll our farmers market, sip something special at bag and string wine merchants, and discover local shops that feel like home. From sailing and pickleball to concerts in the park, every season brings a reason to gather. Lakewood isn't just a destination, it's a way of life. Discover it for yourself. Lakewood, where good times live.
Welcome to the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame, located at 15 West 3rd Street in Jamestown. Visitors will see photographs, awards, apparel, and other sports memorabilia. We invite all visitors to stop in the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame and learn about the sports history of Chautauqua County.
Welcome to the Zone at Northwest Arena, where your sports journey comes to life. Stop by the help desk to pick up your zone band. Next up, head to the video wall for the warm-up. At the digital lockers, create your player card. As you explore, keep an eye out for Tap Here stations. Head over to the Primetime Climb and take part in the interactive scavenger hunt. Once you've explored the zone, it's time to create your highlight reel. Well, that's it. You're ready to experience the zone.
70 years ago, it started with ink, paper, and a promise to do things right. Today, that same promise powers something bigger. JRSC Digital, where tradition meets speed and ideas turn into impact. From custom apparel and bold signage to targeted direct mail and promo products that get noticed, we don't just make it, we make it matter. Fast turnaround, local service, trusted for 70 years. JRSC Digital. Consider the possibilities.
Looking for something special, something you won't find anywhere else? That's Gift Boutique is downtown Jamestown's destination for ready-to-go gifts, gorgeous home and garden decor, and all those perfect little finds you didn't know you needed. Just steps away from all your favorite spots, make Dots on 3rd Street your next stop downtown. Dots Gift Boutique, you'll find just what you're looking for.
Experience the difference buying your next pre-owned ride at Schultz. Certified technicians ensure our inventory gets up-to-date maintenance. Most purchases include a limited lifetime engine warranty and more. That's why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.